Holla at your boy, holla at your Rob Roy. Back at it again, just to be back at it again. Shout out to MicahNice.com, custom shoes, shoe restorations, anything you need to know, and we'll know. Putting some links down below once this live is over. Subscribe to the channel, and so let's get into 73 questions and answers about things you might need when you're doing customs. Things you might need, just general questions. Let's see. Kick it off. Y'all gonna have to keep track because I'm freestyling it. All right. Um, some things I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna need to do. You're gonna need to set you a schedule. You're gonna need to set you a schedule. You want to paste it out. You want to paste out your work as you got to do it. You don't want to have two. I mean, when you first start off, I'll say you definitely want to get some shoes that you don't care about. All right. You want to get some practice shoes. You want to start off with your friends, your local network, your friends and family. I'll say go to the thrift store. Some other questions you might have is like, where do I get shoes? That's going to the thrift store. There's always plenty of things you could there. Go to your friends. A lot of people like will let you practice on their shoes. You know, everybody got some scrub shoes around that they need to practice on because another question and answer. Different shoes have different textures. I'll give you some examples of these. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with them. These suede ones. Suede is a whole nother ball game. Um, a question about suede is the paint. Once you get the paint going, it is sometimes it makes the suede hard. So you need to go get a certain solution to put in it to make the suede not hard when the paint dries. But if somebody needs this, also comment down below. I'll hook somebody up for a free giveaway. I'm trying to give away anything to, you know, to the most dedicated subscribers to the channel. Holla at your boy, holla at your Rob Roy. Back at it again. Um, let's go get into some cleaning things. When you're cleaning your shoes, there's a lot of different solutions you can use. You know, we also sell solutions. But if you got any other questions about that, put down below. But where to get laundry bags for your shoes? If you can't get a laundry bag, you can use a pillowcase until you get a nice looking bag that use your shoes. Holla at your boy. Well, we also sell these laundry bags right here. Right here. So you go to micahnights.com, get the laundry bags. If you're anything size bigger than a 10, you're gonna need two laundry bags. I'll tell you that because these fit anything like 9 and under can fit two shoes in there. When you start getting to the 10s, it start getting really large. Another question and answer is like shoe horns. You're gonna need to get you some shoe horns some kind because it keeps the shoe um, while you're painting it or you're washing it or it just drying the shoe. It keeps it pretty clean. I mean, it keeps it clean. It keeps the shoe um, the shoe box nice and firm for when it dries up, and it's also good when you handling it. Cause I like to stick my hand inside here. I use this as a grip when I'm painting shoes. If you want to know what these are Vicks. Anybody need some Mike Vicks? Comment down below. These are size 7. So holla at your boy. If you're a size 7 and you need to be those given to you custom up. Comment down below. We'll see what I can do for you. Uh, Another thing is when you go back to cleaning shoes, you're gonna need a plethora of brushes. So these like some of the things I like to use. It's 3 or 4 different scrub brushes, different bristles give different techniques, and so I don't know if y'all keeping track, but I'm just gonna keep going. When doing shoes, cleaning shoes or painting shoes. Whoop, things falling around. I'll at your boy. Just gotta keep it. Cleaning shoes or you gotta take your shoestrings out. So always take your shoestrings out. You know, I didn't get lazy, so I just don't do it, but So I had to go ahead and fix up the strings. Another thing you're gonna need some lighting because different lighting shoes look different in different lighting. You got the day lighting, you got room lighting. You got to get some good lighting so you can see the shoes. So when you take them outside, you don't be like, man, this is nothing like what I looked at. Uh, you need you some paint brushes. When you're doing custom shoes, you're gonna need paint brushes. You're gonna get plenty of them. I had to learn out the hard way. I know I didn't have nobody to tell me to, so I had to research and research. But try to get the real fine tip brush, finest tips you can find. They're good for detailing. Anything else, like if you're doing large, just colorway painting, you can use it's a slanted bristle brush. I mean, not slanted bristle. See if I got slanted brushes right here. Got one right here for you guys. Holla at your boy. See, it's got a little slant to it. A lot of people use that for painting. Um, you're gonna need you some acetone. Holla at your boy. Right? You're gonna need you some acetone. So if you're doing big things, you're gonna need lots of acetone. What else you gonna need? Try to get you right. You're gonna need air brushes. I say even if you hand painter, sometimes an airbrush look is you know got the bottom feed. Also, this is getting into this top feed of an airbrush. You see those trophies in the back, champions, right there. I'm getting the top feed of the airbrush. You're gonna need questions and answers. What else you gonna need? You're gonna need some paint thinner. If you need the recipe about how to make the paint thinner, holla at your boy, holla at your Rob Boy, because it's cheaper to make it. Let me pull that in there. Paint thinner thins out your paint because it helps it when you're spraying it. When you're spraying it, sometimes it can't go through the gun. It's so thick. So you need to know a percentage. Everybody's percentage is different because paints are different, right? So you have to figure it out. I would start off at a 60-40-60 paint, 60% paint, 40%, and I'd work it back in there until you get the right consistency. Because I like it just starting to shoot through. That's my preference. Gonna need some. This right here is a matte finish. This gives it the factory finish. To what you're gonna get it back to the factory finish. Once you clean it, unless you want those that shiny gloss, that after a while it doesn't look good. So, but matte finish, Crayola. I'm slow it down because I had to look this up too to see what people were getting. So holla at your boys. You need a list of where to go. Comment down below. I'll tell you everything I'm covering. I'm trying to cover 73 different questions or answers that I could give you that you get you to the where I'm at, up to speed, right? Um, yeah, because painting I got a recipe for. I got acetone, and I'll also get some rubbing alcohol. Because you can use this as quick cleanups. I use this as quick cleanups. So, and also, you're going to need some of these bottles right here. You get these at Hobby Lobby. I don't know if you can see those little bottles, but they're nice. They're nice. This like the squirt. This is all airbrush and stuff though. Like the squirt just a little bit, or even this is just get a little bit of paint. A little bit of paint while we're on the paint subject. So I have all my paints mixed in these little bottles. Some people, this is the old school way of doing it, mixing it into these, right? For you old schoolers, or really old schoolers, you used to do it like this. Remember that? So, but let's go over here. Where the paint's at? Where the paint's at? Where the paint's at? You're gonna need to do some of these palette paint things. These are dirt cheap. Mostly all these things you get covered. You can get at either Hobby Lobby, or you can get at Michael's. But Michael's always more expensive. Remember that. If you shopping at Michael's, you paying 3 to 4 times what you can go get at Hobby Lobby right down the street. Um, Also, this is a big tip. Don't use cheap paint to do shoes. Like some people is like, oh, any paint will work. Don't use cheap acrylics. This video is worth just me knowing that to tell you that. Don't use the cheap acrylics. All right. You need to list the places to get acrylic paints at. Let me know. Comment down below. I'll get you a list of all the paints that you need to get. What I would do, I would start off with the list of a rainbow. See if I can find my color wheel around here. I just got a color wheel. I'm happy that I just got one personally. You know what I mean? Holla at your boy. All right. If you see, if you're getting something out of this video, thumbs up the video, subscribe to let me know. You know, so I can keep doing more videos, getting you better content. All right. It's trying to is it right here? Find your color wheel. Actually helps out. You know, you might like, man, I don't need no color wheel, but it actually helps out, and you could figure out colors. You know, what lighter, gray. I've been doing a lot of grays. Um, Also, you're gonna need a color wheel. Get you some stencils. These always help out. You know, you're gonna get you when you step your game up, get you a plotter machine. That's you know, that's after you've been doing it for a while. You're getting tired of paying for stencils. Make your own stencils. So just do stuff like this. So if you get a plotter machine, you're gonna need some vinyl paper. Right. You need a list of what type of vinyl you need. Comment down below. I'll tell you, because you know you can make stencils all day, save you thousands over a lifetime. Over 1 year to save you thousands if that's what you're doing. You're doing shoes. Um, get you a nice camera. I have two TI 6s. See my camera over there? I got two TI 6s. Get you some shelving. That's another one. Get you some shelving. And another hint, try to stay organized as possible. So holla at your boy. Try to stay organized as possible. That's why I'm just getting through this video. I mean, I'm telling you good stuff, but I ain't got the organization is a little bit off. Holla at your boy. Thumbs up the video, comment down below. What else you gonna need? You need a questions or question that you might have. Like question. I'm trying to think of questions that I had, and these things are answers. What shoes? Oh yeah, that's a good one right here. What shoes you could do? If I was you starting off, I would stick to leather shoes. Leather shoes. Yeah, stick to leather shoes. When you're starting off, stick to leather shoes, because the paint sticks to leather shoes differently. Because every texture you're gonna figure out, it absorbs paint differently, right? So start off, stick to leather shoes until you can grow from there. Like me, I'm trying to get into suede and nubuck, but I'm stuck with these. So, but if the right order comes in, we'll figure it out. Holla at your boy, MikeandNikes.com. Put the link down below. If you need any tips, just come to us. Shout out to, I'm gonna get you some more tips and better videos about other things we could do. Let me see what else I could think of. What you need. You need sketch. Get you some sketch paper. So you need sketch paper. Get you some masking tape. Right here. I shared in my other video that's a very important thing, is how you tape the video. How you mask it. I would go with this. I would go with this tape, the regular white masking tape, over the painter's tape. You know, it just I think that gives me just the right amount of stickiness. So that's what I use. I use both, but I was using this, but I seen I started getting a little bit of bleeding, which goes back to, you gotta learn control over your guns. Like I started doing painting, but the more as I get, I see that airbrushing is the way to go for me. You know, it's a personal preference. Um, I think it is. I say get one of these. It's just something to spray the excess paint in. Just put a little bit of water and a little bit of alcohol in it, and you can just spray. Um, see if there's a little hole in there. That's how I do it. So I take the gun. I need to just spray off some paint right now. So, oops. I take the gun and I just put it in it, put it in there, and I don't know if you can hear that. Also, you're gonna need your air compressor. So, and I would say watch many YouTube videos. Blast me, holla at your boy. Watch many YouTube videos before before you try a project. Um, that's what saves me and probably a couple things. And also, if you could find somebody that's been doing it already, like me, you got any questions, that don't mind giving you the right answers. You know, 'cause sometimes you find people, they don't want to tell you the right thing, but you're like, man, I know that's right, but you're not sure. So find you a good mentor into the game. I mean, most people I know that airbrush, I'll say at least half of them are willing to tell you things. You know, some of them think that everybody's in competition with them. When it's a lot of money, a lot of time to make money. Now let's get into the money making. When you make money, first get good at it. Get good or get decent at it before you trying to make money out of doing custom shoes, right? So don't try to just make money and then mess up a whole bunch of people's shoes. And going with that is you're gonna mess up some shoes. There's gonna be some shoes that you're gonna mess up. So learn how to fix them up. With that said, it's two ways you can fix them. You can use a little bit of paint thinner. Back to the paint thinner. You can use alcohol, or these are slight mess ups. Um, you can use an eraser, right? An eraser actually works. You can erase things, and you can use a little bit of acetone. Acetone, if you really messed up, you need to really clear acetone it. You know, give you a little bit of start. You're gonna need Q-tips. You're gonna need cotton rounds. I always wanted to know what that was. I used like cotton rounds. I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure out what they were saying. Cotton rounds. It's cotton rounds, right? They work good. You probably need one cotton round per shoe. That's what I use. I mean, per pair of shoes. So I put the acetone on the cotton round, and I just do the area that I'm gonna do because you got to get the factory finish off, right? And another thing is try to stay away from doing the soles of shoes. You know, it looks good, but it's the least lasting. Long as it's not gonna barely last. I don't know how many questions and answers I'm on right now, but I know I gotta be getting close. Um, you gotta get you some tweezers like this. I like using tweezers to get these things off. Gonna get you some X-Acto knives. Get the blades. Get the sharp blades. Not the X-Acto knife. It's called X-Acto knife. But it's the blade, the one you can change out the blades. Because I get the real sharp one, but you gotta be real steady with your hand. Cause we're already starting off, like I said, you're gonna tear up some shoes. And so bad experience before we hit our hand right on a X-Acto knife. We threw up one pair of shoes, you know, one pair of shoes. Holla at your boy. Um, Let me see what this is right here. Get you a seam ripper, right? This one actually got some of my blood on it. Get you a seam ripper. You know, you want to get you a good seam ripper because you never know what you be getting into, and it's got a nice. It's nice to have it around. What else you gonna need? Make sure you always get some good cleaning supplies of like I said, the washing. Even though they're new, sometimes you want to scrub them, rough them up. Scrub them, you want to rough them up. Another thing I had to learn about the cleats, right? You want to get the cleats. You want to sand them. You want to sand them before. If you're doing custom cleats, you want to sand them with a 400 grit or higher, as in go up 400, 500, 600 grit before you start doing your normal acetone and stuff. You want to sand them, get them rough, so it gives something for the shoe to stick to. You know, something for the paint to stick to. Because, you know, that's why, like, I've noticed that most cleats is almost got like a paint repellent, stain repellent, all types of repellents. Yeah, let's go with you want to get you some nice fabric, and this one is repels liquids and block stains. You want to get you a can of this. This probably lasts you probably 100 pair of shoes. All right. Also, you want to get you some good airbrushes. I guess you start out with some medium to decent airbrush, but later down the line, you want to get you some good airbrushes, right? Like this. Let me see. Give you a shot of these right here. These are all shoes to do. You see what I'm saying? It's always work to do. You see what I'm saying? We got shoes for days, and then we got projects. You know, right there. Some more projects right there. You know, spaceship projects out. Because as soon as you start doing, she's going to have all these big dreams, and then you're going to be thinking like, man, this stuff is great. I'm going to show you some other questions and cleaning products. Get you a little toothbrush right here. This works out good. Oops, sorry. It works out great. This is another one right here. I use that with a lot of different products. Like I said, it's an eraser to get different stains out. It actually works with stains, and it works with when you overspray some paint. Try to have your shoes, if you want to do used shoes, give them a cleaning. Clean them before you do them. You know, clean them up. That's why you always need some cleaning. If you're doing used shoes, new shoes, I just say acetone. Used shoes, wash them no matter what, then acetone them, then go to get your painting going. Yeah, this gotta be close to 72, guys. So, thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, because I'm gonna get nothing but the best of the best of the best content I can find for you. Any questions you need, or any answers, anything, just let me know. If you're doing customs, get to me. Comment, find me. MikeandNice.com. Find us on Instagram, like all our social medias, and then we trying to share a little bit of this because enough to go around for everybody 3 or 4 times. So yeah. Till next time, holla at your boy, holla at your Rob Roy. I'll leave some links in the below, and let's go.